Hello YouTube. Uh, Today I'm going to be showing you part 1 of my 1984 1987 KX 125 build, which interestingly is a 1984 KX 125 that is bored 50 over on a 1997 RM80 frame. Now, currently, I am in the process of rebuilding the motor. I have put a new piston in it. I am getting the carburetor later tonight. I do not have the CDI, which I need to get it running. Well, let's see. I don't have it out here. But, anyway, this bike I bought for $80, then later sold the bike, well, didn't really sell it, I traded it for a pocket bike, which wasn't really the best of ideas, considering the pocket bike didn't run. Well, neither did this bike. So after, I think it was 2 years, I contacted the guy who had the bike, which is one of my friends, and asked him if he still had it. He said yes. So I said, I'll give you $150 for it. So I got the bike back. Now I put a large amount of money into rebuilding it, which is a pain because, nobody makes parts for these old bikes. So what I've done is I've gotten the bike on, well, I got the engine put together. I need the exhaust, which I have a RM80 pipe, but it will not work on this motor. Well, I'll show you here. What I do need to do is get the pipe, which is coming from England, out of all places. And once the pipe's in, I'll put that on. I'll probably have to modify it to work on the frame, because this pipe here actually doesn't even fit the frame, but it does fit the motor, surprisingly, but I still can't use it. It has a brand new chain on it, which I do need to take a few links out of. It's really, really loose, so that'll be that. The CDI is still not in. There's no fluids in the bike yet. I'm missing the plug down there for the crankcase. But essentially what I'm doing is once I get my pipe and the carburetor tonight and the plug and the CDI, obviously, I'll start the bike up. I have a little ignition switch that's out of the way when you ride. It's not really in the way. And under the seat, if I can get it off here real quick. I have a makeshift wiring harness, which I am going to use proper connectors. I don't have them in yet. Those are still on order. Now underneath the tank let's just set that there. All the wires come up. I have everything planned out for all the wires and everything. Right here, the green and yellow wire are going to run the AC current back to the CDI so I can turn the motor off. There's going to be a normal kill switch up here too, running to the kill switch on the coil, which the coil's in there, it's just not attached. This wire here is the positive for the headlight, and this one is positive for the horn, which I'm waiting for buttons and all that. This is going to be somewhat of a on-road build, so I am going to get DOT tires for it, hopefully. The battery sits up in here, which is the little Bike Master battery. Should work fine. So So it's going to have turn signals, front, rear, and all that. I don't have the rear fender or the side panel just because I don't feel like spending a very large amount of money on this bike, which I've already done and shouldn't have. But what I do have is a old scooter fender. Now, what my overall plan here is if I move the gas tank out of the way, I can have it something like this. Now, I'm obviously going to cut it so it fits and it's all lined up and all that. So, the brake light and everything's going to sit here. I'm getting one of the integrated brake and tail lights, so I'll probably bolt that up on this. Not sure if I'm going to get a plate for it or make it legal on road. Haven't decided yet. Yeah, so that'll be that. Besides that, this bike's basically just a stunting bike. It's got this really weird option from factory for that, and yeah, I mean, it makes compression, and there is oil in the cylinder. I've properly oiled this cylinder multiple times to get the piston in, which yay. Yeah, it turns over. It makes more compression than that, the spark plugs loose. And I do have one issue, which I don't know if anybody that's going to watch this or if anyone does. How come, now this is the shifter for an 84 KX125, won't fit an 84 KX125. Not really sure. I've tightened it all the way down and it just slides. It just slides on and it doesn't connect. And all the teeth in it are fine, which is nice. All the teeth on that are fine. So I really shouldn't have an issue. But I don't know. I thought you guys would be interested in my build log. Kinda. It's going to be very sparse. I'll update you on little things that I do to the bike. And, yeah. So this is part 1 of my KR131 build. Because it's a KX engine on an RM frame, and the engine's 131 cc's. So I hope you all have a good day. This will conclude this. Goodbye.